Our question today is brought to you by Commercial Agent Success Strategies. For video marketing for commercial real estate sales and leasing, visit commercialagentsuccess.com. And our question is, as a broker or agent, which is less challenging, prospecting for a new tenant or for a new owner? Well, look, if you've got a vacant property that needs to have a user, it needs to have a business in there, I think your question is it harder to find a buyer for that property, or is it harder to find a tenant? Well, I think it's least challenging to find a tenant. Think about it. Most companies lease, don't own. And the reason is because they typically make more money investing in their business than they make investing in real estate. So if a company's valued at 4 times EBITDA, for example, it's like a 25% return on the investing in the business. And if you invest in real estate, the return might be 10%, 7%, 15%, but it's going to be less in any case. So a lot of companies decide to rent rather than purchase. So one of the mistakes I see is when somebody's selling a user building, a vacant building, and they're only offering it for sale, and they're not offering it for lease. You might be losing 80 to 90% of your prospects. Take those prospects out of the game. Now you have 10 to 20% of the prospects left. And that building has to be the right facility, the right location, the right size, at the right time. So definitely, if you have a building that's vacant, I would offer it for sale and for lease. One caveat I've had, especially with some of our larger clients that have very large buildings and a lot of real estate, they don't want to be a landlord. Well, offer it for lease. And when you find a tenant, make sure the tenant and tenant rep know that it's contingent on matching an investor for the property. You probably have plenty of times where investors look at your building vacant, say, hey, I like the area, I like the building okay, but don't like it vacant and that risk. When you find a tenant, let me know. So try to get sellers who just want to sell a vacant building to let you market it for lease. To be sure tenants and tenant reps know you do need to match an investor. Now, once you lease it, you may have a lot more buyers interested. If we might be of service, you're invited to reach out to us.